Brent Chapman's Pro vs. Joe is brought to you by Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors.
You never know where we're going to be challenged. We get drugged down a gravel road, get dust all over my boat. Now we've turned into a pasture with CRP grass here. You know, Arizona, we're out there up and down the mountains and the dirt roads. You know, just some of the crazy places we've been. It's been just amazing. But I can tell if we're turning into something like this, it's got to be a special place.
My name's Perry Madl. I live in Merriam, Kansas. I'm 54 years old. I'm married, I have 4 boys. We all enjoy the outdoors here. All of them are big hunter and fishermen. On this property, we manage it for deer, and in the summertime, there's really nothing to do, so I thought we'd build a lake to go fishing, get my wife down here a little bit more. Overall, our property here is about 400 acres, and the lake size is probably 5 acres, I think is what it is. The biggest one we've caught so far is only about 8 pounds, but I'm sure with Brent here today, I'll catch a 12-pounder. So my favorite way to catch them out here is plastic worms and plastic baits. You know, I invited Brent out here to go fishing in my pond. I want to see what a guy can do on this thing that knows how to fish. So I'm not really a big bass fisherman, but I wanted to have Brent give me some ideas and pointers on how to catch some of these fish because I know they're in here. What a cool place.
You must be Perry.
Hey, Joe Average.
Joe Average.
Perry
nice,
Madl,
nice to meet you. You know, I'm glad you went online and challenged me, but I didn't realize you were going to bring me to this much of a home field advantage. Your own homemade pond, huh?
You're the pro. We're going to see, Brent. I don't know about this boat. I usually use a little bass buster boat on this thing. It's like the Titanic coming in my pond. But...
Well, I know after you challenged me, we talked briefly, and you thought I might be able to get the bass boat on here, but the size of this pond, I can probably put the power poles down in the middle and we can just fish the whole thing from one spot, but it'll be fun. You know, I've got some cool electronics on here, and you know, maybe we can find some little things that you didn't even know about here, or show you some different ways of catching them.
I had the boys put this landing in yesterday, so.
All right, well, good.
Before, so
got a boat ramp built just for us. That's good. So.
Looking forward to fishing with the pro, see what happens.
Absolutely. Well, let's get out there and have some fun.
Great.
Okay, Perry, so the rules are first fish, we have biggest fish of the day and most fish. So, okay. And then if a rule doesn't fit me properly, I can just change the rules.
All righty.
But no, it'll be fun. Let's try to figure these fish out. That's the thing about these little ponds like this. If they don't get a lot of pressure, sometimes people tend to overthink it. Sometimes it's as simple as just a...
Get me a little closer to that cover over there.
No way, you got to cast up there.
Come on, man. Oh no! First fish. Ah, darn it. Hate to get you.
He has the first fish, and I just had a bump even. So there are bass in here at least. That's a good sign, but he's got me on the first fish. You know what's kind of neat about a pond this size is we know where we're fishing, we know where the fish live. So what I figure I'll do is fish power baits, or you know, the bigger baits and all that. Then you can always turn back around and kind of do some of the finessey stuff.
I'd like to stop here for a while. Let's just fish this right here. Should be able to pull a good one out of here. There's one. Digging?
Oh,
whoa,
that was a
he
nice
got off.
He caught me off guard.
Really? Are they right under us?
They're in 6 feet of water, yep.
Right under us. Wow. Okay, I've never used a fish finder before, ever. I've never been on a bass boat.
Really?
Nope, never been on one.
First time on a bass boat.
First time.
And I'm not even gonna get to take you 70 miles an hour.
Been on a little John boat plenty of times, but not.
Hesitant, I guess you'd say.
Oh, there's a good one.
Nope. Oh. A good one. Isn't that bad? He was over some brush or something, but I guess I better... My first fish, his was obviously bigger, but hey, they're fun.
Brought to you by Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors.
So Perry, I know you'll ask me at some point what my favorite lures are.
What are your favorite lures in
ponds?
ponds?
A 1/2 ounce black and blue jig here,
okay,
with a little crawfish trailer, and that, you know, no matter where you go in the country,
it works.
It works, and the thing about a jig is it catches big fish. I've got it on 25-pound line and a heavy flipping
stick. Do you use
stick.
braided line?
I do for certain applications that you may notice. Some of my topwater lures have braid on them. Oh my gosh.
Good one.
Man,
Well, you didn't hook that one. I'm gonna have to get that one.
That was another good fish too. See, but here's what's cool about a jig is you can work it on the bottom, but I can also swim it like this.
Up in there is pretty shallow. There's a lot of moss, I think, right in that.
See, what's kind of neat about a pond like this is we'll fish giant, 100,000 acre lakes, and we hope to find a spot like this pond, or the size of this pond. So that's what's pretty cool about this too, is we know where the fish are. They only have so many places to hide, so now it's just our job to figure out how to catch them and see what they want. Oh, they just want a spinnerbait. First cast.
On a spinner. We have to put a spinnerbait on.
That's one thing about a farm pond. Soft plastics and spinnerbaits are hard to beat. Oh, there we go.
Oh, is that a
That
good one?
feels like a better one. There's something to be said about fishing a farm pond. Oh, get in here. Probably should have had
That'd
you
be a
net that
keeper.
one.
That'd be a keeper in a tournament.
Yep, that's a nice one in a lot of different places for sure. That's awesome. That is fun. See a fish.
Got one.
Uh-oh, got one. Oh, a nice one there too. There you go. Cool.
Getting back on the board. Looks like he ate my worm.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a better one.
There's a good one.
I might need the net for this one. Yeah, grab the net if you would.
Oh, there we go. Where's the net?
Right.
All right.
Yeah, look at that.
There we go.
Baby. Look at that. What a beauty.
Does that one want to eat this one?
Good job, man.
Awesome.
Doubles.
That's a nice fish. We'll fish this later around here. And that shore there is wicked over there.
There's a bite. Oh,
Nice fish.
nice one.
Oh, I got to get with it here.
This is why you use 25-pound line when you're in these trees. Yeah. I like these kind of places. I always tell people it's fun to go fishing, but ultimately we want to go catching. And Perry, you got you a good catching pond here.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Now see, Perry, something else I'm doing differently here is, like I said, I have this on 25-pound line, but you have it on braid.
I've got 30-pound braided.
Yeah, so that is a good thing. But what I've also got is, with this heavier rod, I'm using a half-ounce weight here. You got a pretty light sinker on there.
Yeah.
So I can fish it a lot faster. So it allows me to fish more, or cover more water.
Gotcha. All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you bet.
So, I always like to fish the heaviest stuff I can get away with, because I want to try to be able to fish faster, obviously. To the center, and we just keep catching them.
I'm getting slaughtered here, boys.
This is fun.
Brent Chapman's Pro vs. Joe is brought to you by Frabill, trusted fishing gear since 1938.
Uh-oh. See, in my tournaments, if I was hung up, I can't fish either. I can't fish anymore, but
What do you mean?
in our bass tournaments,
What do you
can
mean?
only fish with one rod at a time. So, being that this is
I
Brent's
see.
boat and Brent's Pro versus Joe rules,
I got you.
I will allow us to pick up another rod and
Okay.
continue to fish if you're
I
hung
knew
up.
there was going to be some rules in this thing.
Oh, see, and then you can pick up the spinnerbait and catch some.
Oh, gotcha. That's a fat little fish. Looks like he's got some in his tummy.
Look at that. You think
What's he got in there?
This is why sometimes on a small pond you have
What
to
is it?
manage crawfish.
Oh man, that's cool looking. Got a crawdad.
Think they eat well in here? Got a crawfish in his belly.
That's cool. How long you been on the tournament trail?
I think this was my 20th year.
Wow.
Or
Did you start right out of high school or what?
pretty much. Just
What got you interested in fishing? Your folks?
yeah, I mean my dad was always a fisherman. He just fished for whatever would bite. But what's so funny is Melbourne Lake.
Yep.
We would, my parents would take me
Got a
camping.
good one. Yeah, not really big, but.
Hey, they're all good in this. Oh, dang it, I had one.
Must be a little school of them right here, you guys.
Yep. My parents would take me to Melbourne Lake and we'd go camping and we'd go crappie fishing and all that good stuff. We were always fishing somewhere. But we were down there one day and we went over to the marina and we saw a weigh-in, a tournament weigh-in, a bass tournament. And at that point I saw that and I was like, I want to do a bass tournament.
Yeah?
And got just hooked on it. My dad got me signed up with one of his co-workers to do a tournament one time and had fun with that. And then when I was 14, we joined a local bass club, the Shawnee Mission Bassmasters, and you know, I was 14 years old. They had never had a 14-year-old want to join the bass club.
Really?
And within just a couple of years, I was really having.
Nowadays they mentor kids, don't they?
Yeah, they have. Well, now they have high school fishing teams.
Why?
They have junior fishing teams. They have college fishing teams.
There's a good one.
Oh, that might.
Oh, nice. Get the net.
This is fun. Yeah, well, we might. Yeah, grab that. It's right here, if you don't mind. Oh yeah. Beauty. Look at that. Another chunky fish.
Good one. That's pretty. Got some good color on it.
He ate it good, cooked good. You done good here, Perry. Oh, thank you, Bass. This is the latest, greatest technology here.
Okay.
This is called Panoptics, and we'll be able to look out in front of the boat.
Can we see if there's fish out there?
Yeah.
Let's look at that. That'd be cool.
You know, this we can see what's under the boat. This one we'll be able to see what's out in front of the boat.
Got one.
Uh-oh. Behind the boat, huh? Sneaks back over on the backside and catches one. That's a keeper. Yeah, there's a bunch of fish right here. Better. Uh-oh, that's a better one.
What's a better
That's
fish?
a good one. Let me net that one for you. Oh, I guess not. Oop. I thought he was bigger than that.
Yeah. Felt like he's bigger, didn't he? That little sucker.
Yeah. I think you got a few bass in.
Brought to you by Plano. Protect your passion.
Oh, there's one on the crankbait. Oh, that's a good one too. Just had to change scenery.
Oh. I gotta get with it.
Hammered that.
That's a nice fish.
The old Livingston square bill. It's always good when they got a hook in the top and a hook in the bottom. We found them and apparently they're biting. Look at that. That was fun.
Good fish.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, look at this one.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
Let me get
we
to,
need
that's
the
a
net
nice
on that
fish
one.
there. That's a good one.
Wow, this is a good one. Come over on this side. Get in the net. Yeah, baby.
There you go. Woo, doggy. That's a nice
Look
fish
at
there,
that
Brent.
one.
That's a hog daddy. Good job.
Look at that. Thank you, man. This is an awesome fishery.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
Beauty.
He looks like he's spawned out a little bit too, doesn't
Yeah. Looks like he's hungry. Man, this is a blast. This is what catching's all about right here.
Hey Perry, I'll have to show you. This is one of my sponsors, this Livingston bait here.
Yeah.
It has sound technology. Can you hear the sound in it?
Oh yeah.
So it makes fish.
Give me one of
feeding
those. You got any more of those?
Yeah.
This is what you think we need?
Yep. That's the thing, there's so many things that will catch them, you know? So you said you like a lipless crankbait. You know, lipless crankbaits have rattles and all that.
Okay.
But this one actually has a sound technology to it. So it emits, you know, sounds of fish, you know, feeding. And this one actually has, you know, what we call the EBS sound technology. So whenever this thing gets wet, dip it in the water real quick, and now bring it up here.
Moisture does it, huh?
Yeah, the moisture will
That's a cool idea.
cause that to...
Is it run by a battery?
Yeah, it's got a little microchip and a battery in it.
What's your idea of leaving string on there?
Yeah, I just like to keep it looking as natural as possible.
Okay. Got one there.
Uh-oh, got a decent one?
Feels like it.
On the Livingston, on the Pro Ripper. Met him for you. He's not hooked very good. There you go. Good job. Yeah, I didn't get the gills. It was
Good.
just up there.
Good deal.
Fine. Nice fish though.
Sweet.
Chunk. Good 2 3/4.
Got another one.
Got another one? All right. You gonna let me fish now, or are you
No,
just gonna
heck no. You're
catch
the
them all?
pro.
That's a
That's
better
a fat
fish.
one. Look how fat that one is.
I give you the secret lure there, and
Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to, that's why I brought you here, Brent, is to show me what to use on these
But
fish.
see, even a little pond like this, if you can give them something, you know, an added benefit, and like I said, that's got that sound technology to it, and
I'm gonna steal this bait from you, I think.
sounds like I'm gonna lose one of my.
I don't think I'm gonna give it
Livingston
back
Pro
to you.
Rippers here.
What's it called? A Livingston's?
Pro Ripper.
Yep, I think that's a nice one.
So it's about the halfway point. We fished around the pond one time, and I finally got a feel for this place. What an amazing little fishery. Perry got off to a good start. He did put the first fish in the boat. You know, I've got to do better at that. I think I've lost about every time I've done one of these on that first fish. So these guys definitely have that home field advantage. I take it for granted, you know, on the electronics, but it's been really cool in this pond. You can actually see how many fish are in here, and the places where we do get bit, you see exactly how many fish are down there. I can see it on the Panoptics. I can see it on the sonar, the key little areas that there's schools of fish down there. It's been really exciting for Perry to see that.
Midday report here. Using the old Livingston Pro Ripper. It's a little tidbit that Brent showed me, and I actually caught quite a few fish on that. We caught a couple nice ones. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go to some more plastics here for me anyway, to catch the big fish of the day, to beat Brent anyway. He's kind of spanking me a little bit here, so we'll see what happens.
You know, we fished a little bit, caught quite a few fish this first round, caught some really nice ones, not the big ones that Perry promises are in here, so I'm hoping this next go around we're gonna put some real giants in the boat.
Brent Chapman's Pro vs. Joe is brought to you by Livingston Lures, designed to call the fish to you.
Now, does your dad live down here?
No, my dad lives in town.
Does he?
My dad's a barber. He comes down on Mondays.
Oh, really? Oh, there's a good one. Where's he a barber at?
Argentine, Kansas.
Oh, really?
My dad is the oldest living union barber in the United States.
No kidding.
He got an award last year for
Huh.
it. Yeah.
Nice little chunk here. See a fish.
A friend of mine came down here and threw a net out in that. I got one. Threw a net out there in the moss
Yeah.
and caught a whole bunch
Oh,
of
nice one.
small bass.
Yeah. Nice fish. I think you got a couple fish in here.
I like this lure. This lure's great.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, I got a fish.
Oh, a good one. Man, that is fun. There's so many fish too. You can see them on the grass.
I
See
told
'em?
you,
Look,
it's
they're
right
on
here,
this
I told you.
break. Oh,
Sweet.
that is fun. 2 3/4 pounders all day. That's a lot of fun right there. Beauty.
I've shot 11 Boone and Crockett's
Now-
and 7
now-
have come off of here.
I'm curious, of those, how many of them did you have pictures of?
All of them,
You knew all of
Every
them were
one of
there
them.
before you shot them, huh?
pretty much.
That one doesn't count, huh?
Let's see if he's 12 inches. I bet he is.
Well, you should know. Yep,
Yep, see that?
you've been in that position
I've done this enough. That's
enough times. What's that
12
fish
inches.
weigh? Huh?
probably
1 pound.
14 ounces to a pound.
Pretty little fish.
Uh-oh. Fish on.
Yeah, this is a big one too, boys.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's a whopper.
Do I need the net here?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Looky there.
Oh, there we
You
go,
weren't
boys.
kidding.
That's a good fish there now.
You might have me beat on that now.
I think I got the pro beat on this one, maybe. Don't know for sure.
Oh my goodness, on the purple worm.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna use your lure.
Look
Yeah.
at that, good job.
It's a nice fish. I knew when I had that one hooked, he felt a lot bigger than.
Brought to you by Bass Quest Magazine, the magazine for everyone from pros to Joes. Available at Walmart.
I'm using the old standard purple worm.
Oh, there's a good bite.
All right. Oh, broke your line. Oh, he just broke his line. I gotta go. Darn it.
Gosh,
That was a
darn it.
nice. That was a good bite too.
Did you see my line jump?
Yeah,
that
that
was
was a-
like the ultimate bite, right?
That was a big fish, dude. Oh. Sorry.
Look at the
man.
boil.
Yeah, that was a big old fish on there. I saw that thing just go sideways. I saw that go sideways, man. He just took it and ran.
That's the problem when you're not in a tournament. See, if I was in a tournament, I would have checked my line more regularly.
Yeah,
Here we've been playing around, been getting so many bites. I've been hung up in these trees.
that was a good fish, boy. I could tell.
Gosh, that was like the bite where your line jumps and it's just swimming off to the side.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was a big boy.
There's the fish.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's beauty.
Yeah. Man, jumper.
That was cool how that thing jumped.
Now that's what this is about.
There you
Get
go.
up here. All right.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Not bad.
Chunky.
Pretty fish.
Chunky fish.
Thank you, fish. That was pretty cool.
That thing had a nice little walk on the water there, didn't he?
There's another one. Oh my gosh, that's a good one too.
Gee. Are you using that?
UV hog, throw over there. There's feels like a school of fish over there.
I just think they're right here, don't you? Yeah.
Well, it seems like there's a bunch over there too. So, but don't cast over there. I'll cast over
There
there.
you go. There's one.
Oh, there's a good one. I told you. Nope. Nope. Nice one though.
You almost took his head off.
Yep. You guys lose a lot of deer?
Yeah. I found 19 bucks dead.
19 bucks.
Yep.
Holy cow. You hear that? That's
Ooh,
a pretty
nice
good
fish. He acts like a nice one. Nice.
Just a nice average,
Yeah, that's
close
the
to
size we were
3-pounder.
catching. That's the size we were catching all those.
It's a good problem to have when just another 3-pounder. There's one.
Good
Oh.
one. What happened? I don't know. Darn Feel like a good one?
Good to have practice though. See, you practice.
Did he feel like a good one?
Yeah. But they all feel like good ones because they are all good ones. Remember, in Pro versus Joe, if they're over 13 inches or 12 inches, they're good ones. So
I just can't grasp that. Yeah, I'm a trophy hunter.
they're fun though. Oh, ooh, that's a better fish.
That's a good one
Gosh,
there.
if that's a bass, that feels like a catfish. Oh gosh.
Oh!
I don't know if it's the biggest of the day, but it's a nice one.
Oh, there we go, big boy.
All right. What were you saying about my crazy rig there?
All right, big guy.
Here, I'm saying it was a catfish. Look at that.
That is a nice bass. How's the day going for
Try
you?
the wacky worm sometime.
Huh?
So
How's the day going
this
for
is
you?
fun. This is an absolute blast. And here, if that fish would have got off, I would have thought it was a catfish. Thank you, fish. Perry, I don't know about this pond you got here. It's
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I had a lot better hopes for this place than all
I don't
these
know what to tell you.
little
Take
guys.
the Bassmaster champion here, and he catches a few bass.
Perry's digging out the Pro Ripper here.
Yep.
Perry, we got 10 minutes left. Oh, that's a fish. Oh, that one's close. That one might make it.
Yep. 12.
12 inches. There he is.
That ain't him.
Nice one though. This type of place would spoil you.
Sweet. Nice fish.
Nice fish. That was fun. What an amazing fishery. Perry, what an awesome day.
Great, man. We had a decent day.
Well, that was fun. Perry, I appreciate you getting
Great.
on there and challenging me and bringing me out here to this amazing fishery. You've done a great job managing this place. A whole lot of fun, so it's been a blast. You definitely got me on the first fish, and I might have got you on the most. What a blast. We're wrapping up our amazing day of fishing here on Perry's little lake here. You know, like I told him earlier, I sure appreciate him getting on there and submitting us a challenge and letting us come to this special fishery. He's done a really good job with managing it. Perry got me with the first fish, which that just seems to be the norm anymore. I can't even catch the first fish, but I guess that's where that home field advantage really takes a good precedence.
Brent smoked me on catching the most, which I figured he would. But I squeaked out the biggest fish of the day and won with best 2 out of 3 categories. I learned today that I can fit a bass boat on this 4-acre lake, which I was very nervous about. I think that was the most scary thing, having this thing come in here. I didn't think he'd be able to get it back out, but he did.
As you can see, this time we really changed it up. And I want everybody to understand that. Whether you live on Toledo Bend or if you have a small 5-acre pond, as long as we can get the Triton on there, you know, we're all about fishing it. It definitely helps if it's got a lot of fish in it too. That sure makes for a lot of fun.
I've never been on that bass boat before, and see how the fish stack up on the different levels of the water and underneath the structure of the pond. It was pretty cool. Got to use the Livingston Pro Ripper rattle bait that he's sponsored by, which is a great lure. I thought it was pretty fun. Caught a lot of fish on that one. I think the fish get to see something new and it makes them bite a little better.
You're really hoping that maybe someday I can get back up here and fish with Perry again, and want to say a big thanks to him again for having us out here.
So all of you guys out there with a lake or a pond that have some nice fish in it, go to BrentChapmanFishing.com and make a challenge, and he'll come out and do some fishing with you, and you might learn something. It's pretty cool.